And you're in there just like this. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host, Doc Bively. Wait, do that one more time. Clap real fast with your eyes open wide. Thank you so much. Hey, you know, on June the 29th, Invisible Child will hold their first annual What About the Children Day. Got to know about the children. We're going to find out more. Joining us with all the details about the event and her work, we have Fredell Myers. We welcome you to the show.
Thank you.
Are you related to the Myers, Heavy D, and the crew?
No, although we live very close to Mount Vernon. We
You
live
do?
several blocks
Money
away, but
earning.
yes,
All right.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
It's my hometown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, did you just start this program?
Yeah, earlier this year we became a nonprofit organization.
I'm
to
hearing
benefit
about a lot of
children.
programs that are starting up. That's beautiful.
Yes, yes, to
That's
benefit the children of incarcerated parents.
Yeah.
That's the goal, to the visible children, the children that people forgot about when, you know, people or parents
People-
are incarcerated.
Children catch it. They catch hell when parents go away, and
Yeah.
you know, I have some stories that I remember. You know, it's when you're ripped away from your parents. It's like, you know, it's like one of the worst things in the world.
Yes, it is.
So,
I speak from experience.
from experience,
Yes.
tell us about it.
Well, my father was New York Freddie Myers. He was a drug kingpin in Harlem, and he was arrested in it was March of 1983.
Yeah.
At the time, I was 12 years
Oh,
old.
he was a baby.
Yeah, I was a baby, and so they arrested my whole family.
Yeah.
So you know, at 12 years old, growing up close to your family, a very close-knit family, and one day waking up and you know your whole family's been arrested. And
Terrible.
so you go through a lot of childhood trauma, the experience. I was there to witness it. So the memories, the flashbacks, the PTSD, the abandonment issues, the things like that come into play as you grow up. And a lot of people don't address that with the children. When people are concerned about the reform and everything like that, which is positive, which I'm working with as well. But they just, you know, sometimes forget about the children that are left behind, the invisible bars, the prison at home, and children that are missing their parents and growing up living with, you know, foster or family members and stuff.
And wait, you were only 12 years old, so that was like almost a rebellious stage in your
Yeah.
life. So you just said, I'm just going. You went wild a little bit, probably, right?
Well, no, I think I kind of hung out a little bit, you know, to kind of deal with it. But in high school, I stayed focused. I ran track. I was on student government.
good,
Yeah, I started a choir, the Black Unity House, Mount Vernon High School choir. We did a couple of live recordings with the Elder Timothy Wright. So I stayed busy, and then you know after high school, went into college, then joined the military and did that for 14 years.
Yeah.
So I tried to stay, you know, straight.
Well, thank you
on
for
that
your
route
service,
forward.
my
Thank
girl.
You.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You know, and so, you know, that's what kept me, you know, focused and driven and stuff like that. But there was a period in time where, you know, I did get rebellious when I realized that they weren't coming right home. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I can identify with it.
Yeah.
All right? I'm not going to sit here and tell you about, you know, my story because we're talking to you. But yeah, I can feel
I know
that.
the
And
story,
I can
yeah.
talk about it.
So,
But so then you said, you know what? Later on, let me start this program.
yeah, after
What
some
about the
time.
children?
And you know, so after some time of like dealing with it, I had to get into therapy and realize that, you know, these are where my issues are coming from. And
That's from the post-traumatic stress?
Post-traumatic stress, the childhood trauma and things like that. And I started thinking about all the other children that never even
Yeah.
thought about, you know, why they had some learning disabilities or why they, you know, had to go through this and their parents were missing and, you know, certain aspects of their life. They have abandonment issues. They think that every time somebody walks out the door, they're never coming back. So they stay in relationships too long and things like that.
It
So
tears
not
the whole
dealing with
family
that.
apart.
Yeah, depression and stuff. So I said, you know, I felt alone. And I just want no other child that's a child of incarcerated parents to feel alone anymore. And that's why we want to provide, you know, mental health therapy, referrals, and mental health groups for the children, you know, so they'll know that there's other children like them because
Yeah.
I hid it for a long time. I didn't tell people. When I was in high school, I used to tell people, oh, my father's away, my mother's on vacation, they're away for business and things like
Yeah,
that. They
yeah,
can't make parent-teacher conference, and I used to sign all of the notes
And
for
you look
them.
around and everybody has their parents
there.
with them. And
Yeah. So it was,
I
you
know.
know, and I got up every day and I went to school, although my parents weren't there. There were my sisters that were there, so, you
And
know.
then you got the parents who have children incarcerated.
Yes,
Did
and
you
that's
watch
difficult
Central
as
Park
well.
5?
I'm sorry?
Did you watch the Central Park 5?
I haven't had a chance to
doc.
watch it yet. I need to watch that. I plan on doing that
Oh
tonight.
yeah, you can. It's just relax when you do.
Yeah,
If you
that's the
want to.
thing. That's
It
the
may bring you
thing.
back into some stuff.
That's the thing. I had to get my mind right for something
Yeah,
like that,
yeah,
to just
yeah.
to bring it back that time.
So we got this great thing in the park. What about the children?
Yes.
It's a big day. What park is it?
It's Marcus Garvey
Oh
Park,
yeah, got the
yes.
band shell and everything over there. That's
Yes.
wonderful.
We're taking it to Harlem. You know, my family's from Harlem, so we want to bring it back. Coming back to give back. It's a free event, so we want the children to come out and have some fun. We're gonna have music, dance contest, double dutch, and a few events for the children. Vendors. We welcome all vendors as well as volunteers.
You got to bring that stuff back. Who's doing the
Yes,
double dutch now? I mean, people were getting back into it, but for some time it was
Yes.
like, wait a minute, I don't see anybody jumping
Yes,
double
yes,
dutch
yes,
rope
yes.
anymore.
We're gonna
or
bring
playing
it back.
skelly or wiffle ball or stick ball.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're gonna
bring
do
all
all
that
of that.
stuff
Some
back.
tug of war and potato sack
Yeah.
races. Yeah, we're gonna do all of that. So I want the kids to just come out and have some fun. It's a free event.
That's good.
We're gonna have
What-
free food as well.
And what date is that? June the
June
29th.
29th, which is a Saturday.
And it's going to go all day from 10 to about 5. Right?
Yes.
Who's DJing for you?
It's DJ Casino. DJ Casino out of the
Big
Bronx.
up to the DJs,
Shout
making
out
people
to DJ
happy.
Casino. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good guy.
Yes. he's a
Thank
good
you.
guy.
Appreciate it.
All right. Who else is working with you? You want to give them a shout out?
Well, we have Tanya, of course, Robinson, as well as Stacy Peterson. We're all working together to build a nonprofit organization and to, build a brand.
That's
We're also working on some other projects. We're doing a movie about my father.
Oh,
so, yeah.
good. All right. Yeah.
So we out here, there's a few people we're talking to in regards to, getting it done. So we're doing that, and as well as my documentary, me telling my story as a child of incarcerated parents.
Yeah. So people need to see your point of view.
Yes.
There's a few that know, but then people, we
There's
want
a
to
different
continue to create
perspective.
the awareness.
Both of my parents were in prison at the same time, so yeah, it was a different perspective in that area.
And here you go telling everybody they're on vacation.
I sure
You
was.
got to learn how to cope, right? You knew how
Yeah,
to
it was
cope
a
with
coping skill,
Yeah.
mechanism for me rather, just trying to fit in and be normal and not, have people look at me a certain way,
Yeah.
and I went through college right here, Leland.
There
Shout
you
out.
go. Oh, all right,
Yes.
congratulations. Yeah.
Without telling anyone.
We're gonna wrap it up, but I want you to take this camera right here and ask for what you need. You need help, volunteers.
Yes, we need volunteers. We need donations. You can go to the website invisiblechild.newyork.org, as well as we need vendors to come out on the 29th, and we need you to bring your children out to have fun.
All right,
on
there you go.
June 29th.
And your website?
It's www.invisiblechild.newyork.org.
All right. Give a big round of applause, everybody. First annual What About the Children Day.
What about the children?
Marcus Garvey Park,
Yes.
June the 29th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. And it's the first annual. Make sure you get on over there. Everybody's going to have a whole lot of fun.
Yes, that's the plan.
And the last time I was over there, well, we do it every now and then.
Yeah.
We had like a breastfeeding awareness day, and mothers came
nice.
out, it was big.
Nice,
But
nice.
we'll
Hopefully
be
you
looking
can
forward.
come by.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see you.
Thanks for coming
Thank
by,
you. It was a
okay?
pleasure.
We'll take a quick break. I got more that's coming up next right here on Open. Thank you.